Hey, all you Ironman football fans, welcome to another week of the Chubby Guys Podcast Player of the Game Award. This week's award is brought to you by Southern Ohio Smiles, Precision Masonry LLC, Newsome Equipment Rentals, Mayhew Brown Funeral Home, Kelly Wiley Group of the KW Capital Partners, Jackson Meats, and Brian Delaney Excavating. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and welcome to this week's edition of the Chubby Guys Podcast Player of the Game.
All right, Chubbies, we're back. This is Chris with the Chubby Guys Podcast, Week 12, Player of the Game. Coleson Oyer. Coleson, tough game tonight, man. I know how you feel. I can't imagine the emotions. You are selected this week's Player of the Game. I don't want to talk a ton about this tough loss. Really good team, though, that you guys faced. You know, tell me a little bit about both sides of the ball. Those guys are just different level, you know. What's something you can share, and then we'll go on to other bigger and better things.
Well, they're a good team. They're a great ball team. They're predicted to win the state from the get-go. I mean, for a reason, obviously. They're just a great football team all around, both sides of the ball. But in the trenches, it's always a war. No matter whether it's Logan week 1 or Bishop Watterson week 12, it's always a war, especially when you're playing both sides. It's really tough and challenging. You just got to be right mentally to be able to know your assignments, get the job done, and just be an absolute dominator on both sides of the ball. But very appreciative of the season and the opportunity to play on both sides along some great guys who will do a lot of great things next year.
Coleson, you finished up 9-3. You know, couple disappointing losses, I know. But overall, I think you guys had a pretty respectable season. You being one of the leaders on this team, what did you tell the guys, and as a kind of a lasting message from one of the lone seniors on that offensive and defensive line? What did you tell your fellow teammates to continue on as Ironman?
Well, side by side with me was Hunter Sites, the center. On the defensive side was Bryce Delaney. You know, all three of us, no matter whether it was week 1 or today, week 12, we just had to keep talking them up, just tell them, hey, get your assignments next play. Just not let them focus on the last play if they screwed up. Just make sure they keep getting better each day. And it's a big toll, and it's challenging, but grateful to be named as one of the captains alongside a lot of our other guys who are able to lead and just make this team better every week, and I'm grateful for that. For
the younger guys looking on and looking up to you, what's something you can tell them if you could be back in their shoes as, say, an 8th grader or a freshman? What's something you want to leave as a legacy?
Just fight every day. Can't quit fighting, whether it's in the weight room or during practice or in Friday nights. You just got to keep fighting.
So what's next for you, Coleson? I know we've talked to you a little bit in the studio, but what are plans? Anything changed?
Not a whole lot right now. I'm still looking towards Rio Grande. Went on a campus visit the other day, so I'm looking to possibly go fish on their collegiate team for bass fishing there this upcoming fall.
That's awesome, man. We'll be watching out for you, and maybe you'll be on TV someday winning some bass tournaments, right? So Coleson, again, your Week 12, Coleson Oyer, Player of the Game. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate your leadership, and good luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you.